Have you ever found yourself haunted by a moment long gone, an image, a gesture, a question that loops endlessly in your mind, refusing to fade? What if the heaviest burdens we bear are not the ones in our hands, but the ones in our hearts? Let me tell you a story. It was a late afternoon, and the sky had begun to weep. Rain fell in thick, silver threads, stitching the earth to the heavens. To monks one old, his robes worn and faded like autumn leaves. The other, young, his eyes still bright with the fire of Lernagwar, returning to their monastery after a long day of walking, observing, and receiving alms. The path they followed wound through hills and forests, and eventually led to a stream. That morning, it had been nothing more than a dry bed of stones, easy to cross with a single step. But now, swollen by the rain, it had become a rushing torrent, its waters frothing and wild, leaping over rocks like white wolves. At the edge of this stream stood a young woman. Her dress clung to her skin, soaked through by the rain. Her hair, once neatly tied, now hung in damp strands around her face. She looked at the water with fear in her eyes, small, trembling, unsure. The current was too strong. One misstep, and she would be swept away. The elder monk paused. His gaze was calm, like a still pond. Without a word, he stepped forward, bent down, and gently lifted the woman into his arms. She gasped, surprised, but did not resist. He carried her across the stream, each step deliberate, steady, as the water surged around his legs. On the other side, he set her down with care, bowed slightly, and continued walking. The younger monk followed, but his heart was no longer at peace. All the way back to the monastery, his thoughts churned louder than the stream. We are monks. We are forbidden to touch women. What was my master thinking? Was it compassion or something else? The questions gnawed at him, each one sharper than the last. The image of the elder carrying the woman replayed in his mind like a scene etched in stone. By evening, the young monk could bear it no longer. He approached the elder, who was seated quietly beneath a tree, watching the rain drip from its leaves. Master, he said, bowing low, as monks, are we not taught to avoid physical contact with women? The elder nodded, his eyes still on the falling rain. Yes, that is our path. Then why did you carry that woman across the stream? The old monk turned to him, a soft smile playing on his lips. Ah, he said, I carried her across the stream and set her down hours ago. But you, my dear student, too, are still carrying her. The stream within the elder monk had acted with pure intention, responding to the moment with compassion and clarity. He helped, and then he let go. The younger monk, though untouched physically, had clung to the moment in his mind, allowing it to disturb his peace, to cloud his understanding, to weigh down his spirit. How often do we do the same? We replay conversations, reanalyze decisions, reimagine outcomes. We carry people, moments, regrets not in our arms, but in our thoughts. And in doing so, we lose the present. We lose the quiet beauty of now. So ask yourself, what am I still carrying that I should have set down long ago? Do I respond to life with presence or with judgment? Can I act with compassion and then release the moment, like a leaf drifting downstream? Letting go is not forgetting. It is remembering without pain. It is honoring the past without being held hostage by it. And sometimes, the stream we must cross is not outside us, but within.